We gonna be alright. We gonna be major. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Sure. We're back again. Episode number
Three in this thing.
3 times, okay? Let them know.
And I just want to say, before we get into the introductions, y'all are lucky because for back-to-back weeks, we have another surprise guest on the show. Yeah. Round of applause.
Run that up.
Round of applause.
Thank you, Noah.
All right,
man.
we're going to go ahead and start with a middleman here. Go ahead and introduce yourself so the people know who you are.
What's up? My name is Brandon Brown, also known as B Major. I am an audio engineer, producer, studio owner. Same intro as always. Y'all know who I am. Y'all see the logo behind my back. Self-made. Shoot.
Hey,
I know what it is. It is kind of hard though. It is tough. It feels kind of tough. You know,
hey, that's
like
crazy.
Catch the flicks. Like,
and we can pause it. Nah. It's cool.
All right. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. Who
I'm
are
you.
you? Oh, he's not me.
I am him.
You are not him.
All right. Anyways, you know who it is. It's your boy Champagne J or your boy J Dot. Either one. You know, things never change around here. 2 names, same face, baby.
I like that.
I like that. That was pretty tough. That was pretty tough. And our guest, I would introduce you myself, but
Go ahead. I don't have a.
Nah, you got.
I don't have a cool nickname.
No. I believe in you.
I'm just Noah.
All right, just Noah. What do you do?
Let us know, just Noah.
What do you do? What you do?
Well, I'm actually a business owner. These hats that you guys have here, they're actually mine. So I wanted to say that I appreciate you guys for
every hat.
every hat.
Every hat on the
every
table
hat.
and that we're wearing.
every hat.
Right,
So
right,
I just wanted to say thank you guys for like the partnership. I appreciate it.
Right.
You guys didn't have to do that. So the fact that you guys reached out and you guys wanted to partner with me, I appreciate that. Because you guys didn't have to do that.
Of course, my bro. If you guys don't know already, All League, Noah Daniel, podcast sponsor, podcast partnership. We do this together. We do this as a team. We do this as a squad. So.
Absolutely.
Squad! You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. But so as you guys saw earlier this week, we are actually a couple weeks ago, we put out question of the days. And today we're here to answer 2 of those questions for you. That first question being, if you're driving the car, who gets to sit in the front seat?
Ooh.
Your mom or your wife?
Mama.
Man. I like this question.
I do like this question too. But people think I'm ridiculous because I always say it doesn't matter that much. Like, Mom, if you hear this, it has nothing to do with you. Like I love you. Like, but it's the front seat. Like, we all going to the same place.
Right.
Like,
It's just
you know
a
what I'm
seat,
saying?
low
It's just a
key.
seat.
When you really think about it.
They about to beat me up for this one. they gonna see me in the parking lot for sure, bro.
Next time you go to church, that's it, bro. You running phase before church.
Phase
That's
before
crazy.
church. God,
That's
they literally
crazy.
laying hands on me, bro.
Literally.
You want to?
They gonna lay you to
Oh,
rest.
no. What y'all think though? What y'all think?
Honestly, I would get out the. I'm getting in the back seat. They can both have the front. They driving from now on.
Right. They
I
gotta
really
talk
don't
to
care.
each other. I feel you.
I really don't care. I really don't care. But,
I really don't care either, to be honest.
but I feel like, in all honesty, I feel like it's whoever just has the front seat first. Like, if
Whoever.
I'm with my girl and I'm going to
Yeah.
pick up my mom, get in the back. If I'm with my mom for some reason and I go and pick up my girl, get in the back.
Get in
Like,
the
it's
back.
not.
I feel you.
And if they
Yeah.
really have like a problem,
They can
I will
squabble.
turn that bleeping around. I'm gonna turn this car right around.
We all going home. Ain't nobody
You
going.
can't
You gonna
nobody
let them
have fun.
squabble?
Yeah, or if whoever calls shotgun first.
See, that's crazy. Because what if your girl really gets
if
in a
she
squabble with your mom? Who you helping?
Who am I helping?
Who you helping?
If I didn't help them to begin with, I'm not gonna help them finish it.
Hey, that's all y'all.
If y'all really wanted to take it there, y'all could take it there.
That's crazy.
So look. Roles are reversed. You with your girl, and her dad's about to get in the car, or you getting in the back seat, or you staying in the front seat.
It depends.
Depends on what.
How big is her father?
How old is he? Is he fresh off a hip replacement or a knee replacement? Because I gotta change.
Has he been to jail?
Is he a felon?
Oh no!
How many strikes does he got?
Oh god! Oh man. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not giving up the front seat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At all?
Nah.
So
Nah, I got a DJ.
what if he's already in the front seat? You kicking him out?
You know the deal.
Cap.
Nah, yeah, that's cap. That's cap.
Cap.
You keep the front seat. You
Cap.
keep the front seat.
Cap.
You keep the front seat. Oh man, that's funny though. That's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I hate you.
I think people forget to reverse that question sometimes, and you gotta.
Yeah.
I actually have a twist.
Uh-huh.
If we're going somewhere, I want the passenger to be the one that can give me the best directions if I need it.
Understandable.
Low key.
Understandable.
See, I get that, but I'm so like controlling in a sense when I drive to where I do all the directions and stuff
Okay,
like
that's
that.
fair.
Like, I don't.
That's fair. Okay.
Justin said, "I don't need you.
Yeah.
I got it."
With or
You know
without you,
why?
I'm getting from
You know
point
why?
A to point
That's-
Point
B.
B. Let him know.
I've grown so much to I've gotten so used to having my own co-pilot because typically Brandon is asleep. So
Okay.
all
right.
I have no
I did
choice.
not know.
I didn't know there was personal attacks. I didn't know
the feds.
defense. Like,
Federales.
did I fall into your trap card? Like,
He
what's
just
up?
said he was always asleep, so I was just
Facts,
restating
you
what he
right.
said.
You right.
Yeah, I'm not the feds.
Oh, that was a good way to say that one.
I got lawyer friends.
Your Honor, he already
Your
said
Honor,
it.
he
I was
already
bringing
said it.
I'm just bringing it back to light in a different context.
Oh man,
With more
man.
detail.
Unacceptable. Okay, unacceptable.
So that was
Nah,
the
I'd rather be
first
asleep.
question.
Yeah.
So what was the
Actually,
second?
I have another question that we didn't ask.
Okay.
Actually, we'll probably keep that to ask the viewers, and then we'll revisit that one.
Okay, bet.
But second question is one that we asked today. How long? Actually, this is a question featured by our guest. Actually, so actually, we'll let him ask it.
It was a question.
Yeah.
How long should the talking stage last? I'll go first.
Okay.
I think first of all, I think I should establish, I think there's a difference between like, first of all, what do you guys think the definition of talking is? Like, where does that fit within the time frame? Because I feel like it goes from you guys are friends,
Right.
then you guys date, meaning you guys go on dates, then you guys are talking, and then you guys become exclusive, and then you guys get in a relationship.
I think it all depends on the conversations that you have,
Facts.
because some people can say that yes, we're talking and we're exclusive.
Yeah.
Or we're talking and we're seeing each other and we're not exclusive, and I can
agree.
still go and talk to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I think a talking phase is where you set your boundaries of whatever you're trying to do.
Right.
Like
Ooh.
that is where you set the talking phase.
So I feel like that makes the answer to the question a lot more complicated, because that's true.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that deep into it. Ooh.
Because I feel like that initial conversation is like, oh, so like that question that most people hate getting is like, oh, so what are we, or what are we trying to do?
Right.
I hate that
Like-
question.
Lemonade.
It's like what are we?
Lemonade.
We're humans. That's what we are.
Homo sapiens. What are we? I'm black.
What are we? Breathing.
Alive. Here together.
Y'all are some fools, bro. Y'all are some fools. But yeah.
But no, yeah, I feel like that initial conversation is where that question comes up, and I think based on that answer, like whatever you guys are trying to do at that time, I think that's like what Brandon said, like where the rest of that goes. But for me, Noah, I think I would switch the two from your friends, and you said dating and talking then together. I
No,
would
I
say
went dating, talking, then exclusively talking or exclusive,
Right.
and then
Okay.
dating.
I would switch the dating and the talking part.
Really?
Okay.
Because I feel like I would be to this is so like for me, I feel like if we're friends and then like we kind of have that initial conversation, like hey, I'm starting to feel you or whatever,
Yeah.
and then if that feeling is mutual, I think from that point, to me at least, I would say we're talking, because after that point we're kind of already having that conversation. Oh, so like you like me, I like you. Okay, obviously where are we trying to take this type? And then I think from that point we're talking, then we're gonna go on a date. But I think in that time, I kind of include the dating and the talking stage of that.
This episode of More Than a Voice is sponsored by First Team All League. Aim to be the best at whatever you do in life. Second place is not an option.
On the next All League drop, y'all be sure to go ahead and use code MTV for 15% off all purchases over $35. So go ahead and follow All League on all their social media, and you guys will get notified when the next drop is happening. And go ahead and, like I said, use code MTV for 15% off.
Swag.
Y'all looking forward to
Steady.
So,
I personally think a good talking stage is at least around like 2 months. But I think, like I said, I think a good mix of that is also with like a couple hangouts every now and then.
right. You need. I think it comes along with like group dates and you know, just one-on-one dates.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's always great to learn a person with when they're around other people, because that could be a completely different person.
Yeah.
And you won't know that until down the line.
100%.
Right.
Or you'll never know that they're a different person when they're just with you. So I definitely think getting both sides of the picture.
Yeah.
2-3 months.
Yeah.
See, I feel like my answer is gonna be different from you guys, because I think of the definition of talking, I think is different from you guys. So so I think the talking stage for me goes after like the dating stage, because like I said, I feel like if you go on 2 or 3 dates plus, I feel like you're technically dating by like the definition. That's just me. So I feel like
that makes sense.
So I feel like the talking stage probably, I know obviously the easy answer is what you guys like talk about and communicate. Obviously that's like the cop-out answer or like the cliche answer. But to give you an actual answer, I would probably say, I'm gonna probably say 2 to 3 months as well. But that's just based on the fact that like, I feel like someone's gonna show you their true colors basically after those first 2 to 3 months. I feel like no one can, the most people can't fake it for that long.
Oh no. Wow.
I don't know. Yeah.
Most people.
Some people.
we've
some
seen
people are
some
different.
phonies.
No. That's why I said
We've
most.
seen
That's why I
some
said
phonies.
most people.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like we.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We're gonna read. We should read some of the
some of the
responses.
answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we've gotten from.
I'm excited.
See what the people have said.
What the people talking about?
I'm excited.
So one person said 4 months max. A person knows if they want to be with you or not within a few weeks.
That's cap. That answer is cap.
4 months. That's a long time.
No. 4 months I agree with, but the few weeks I'll know it. That's cap. To me,
I don't know.
Cap.
You
I don't
can
know.
gauge an interest level.
You can kind
You can
of.
gauge an interest level.
An interest
Yeah.
level is different
Yeah.
from like. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm fun. I want to know where you were gonna go. I'm actually interested.
I am too.
This is more than a voice. Speak up, okay?
I was going to say that just because you're interested in someone doesn't necessarily mean like you can see yourself like with them. Like someone can pique your interest, but you're like, like I don't know if I want you to meet my family. I don't know if I want you around. You know what I'm saying? Meet my friends.
But
I'm
that
being
can also
honest.
change though.
No, it can. But
Right.
I feel like that takes longer than the few weeks though. That's why I said I agree with the 4 months max, but I don't
That's
agree with the
understandable.
Okay.
the few weeks part.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
The next person said 3 months, 90-day trial period.
I wonder who said that.
90 days.
That's crazy. Someone was reading Steve Harvey's book.
I ain't never read. Ooh, don't.
You reading Mr. Harvey?
Think like
No.
a man. Yeah,
Don't get me started on the Harveys.
Hey, look, there was, I was gonna say, I saw a tweet that said,
Don't get me started on the Harveys.
Don't get me started on the Harveys.
Hey,
okay?
no
Wakanda forever.
dang,
How dare you?
That's crazy.
Stop it right
I'm not even
now.
gonna start.
bruh.
that.
I literally saw a tweet that said, I'm not taking no more advice from Steve Harvey because obviously he didn't teach Lori Harvey shit. I read that and it almost took me out, bruh. I was crying.
That's tough.
I make no comment.
No comment. No
We're gonna go to the next break.
Okay, cool.
Someone said forever.
How dare they?
How dare you? What do you just want to talk on it? Like,
What? I don't even like to talk.
You must be a great communicator.
Something. Ain't no one that good of a
like that.
communicator forever.
Forever.
I'm like, stop talking to me.
Oh man.
I'm trying to sleep.
trying to sleep.
Careful.
I need my rest.
Oh,
Someone said no longer than 2 months, girlies. If he's not dating you by 2 months, you got a blast.
it was the girlies for me. Why?
Hey,
You stood down there.
That's what they said.
You want to season your comments?
I'm reading it verbatim. I'm just reading it verbatim.
You read it a little nice too. I heard you.
Hey, yo, 2 months is kind of quick. I guarantee the person who said that is single.
Oh my gosh. I hope not. That'd be kind of tough.
They're not single.
Okay.
I know the person who answered.
I was like, I can neither
okay.
confirm nor deny.
Oh man.
All right. Someone said minimum 1.5 months, at most 4. At that point, you either decide you want something or not.
That's fair.
That's about
That's fair. I
And
agree
then
with that.
Someone said it depends on the situation, but I think a couple months. So people are generally
Right.
saying around that 2 to 3 month window,
Right.
at most 4. So that's pretty average for the most part. The people are with us.
The people are with us.
So basically, a lot of people after that 2 to 3 month are getting that question. So what is this?
So what are we, bro?
That 2 3
What's
months.
going on?
Awkward.
Right.
I'll be like, is that time already?
That's crazy.
How many months is it?
He said, dang.
I was supposed to pin my corner.
I thought the 3 months ended next week. That's crazy.
Siri, you were supposed to remind me.
Cyrus.
Where's my reminder at?
Siri said, ejectocito.
He said, I forgot to cancel my 90-day free trial.
Oh no!
They about to charge my card. I gotta call the bank and be like, I didn't authorize it.
You got charged
Honestly,
to the
I
game.
feel like that's how a lot of people end up in a relationship. They be like, well, dang, like,
Charge it to the game.
forgot to cancel the subscription. Well,
Char-
I'm locking for another 90.
Charge it to the game.
Locked in for another
90.
Oh shit.
No. See, what you do is you cancel that one, then sign up for another streaming service, and for another 90 days.
What are you trying to say here?
Yeah, hold on.
What do you mean by that?
I meant there's Hulu, there's Netflix, there's Prime Video, there's HBO Max.
You're a streamer.
He said Peacock, Paramount,
It's Paramount Plus now.
Apple TV,
Whoa,
Crunchyroll.
numbers.
Y'all watch a lot of TV is what I'm hearing. Is that what I'm...
No, never.
TV?
Television?
Streaming services, I'm
There
sorry.
we go. There we go. There we
Sorry.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get confused.
Oh yeah,
I get confused.
Netflix. You want to sponsor them?
Hey.
They're great partners.
Hey, Hulu.
Hulu.
And Netflix running their prices up. I don't really know. Can't really get with it.
More money for you.
True.
Imagine
We take it from
you
the
get
people.
sponsored by Netflix and they give you a free membership.
That would be crazy.
That'd be tough.
Did I
Sorry,
tell y'all about
no
the
one
time-
can have my password.
Did I tell you? Right. Because let me tell y'all, there was a time
There's Disney Plus.
I had my Netflix and I looked at my email one day and it said, thank you for upgrading your subscription. And I said, who in the hell? Which one of y'all that got my password done updated my subscription? I was hot, bro. I'm texting everybody. Nobody's answering. I'm like, all right, I'll see how it is.
I would have changed my password. Take everybody out.
I'm putting it on a different card.
I was like, each one of y'all owe me $1 each to pay for the upgrade.
How many people
much was
y'all
it?
got?
Bro,
Isn't it max 4?
it was my brother, my sister. It was everybody, okay?
Dang, talk
And
about a
my-
family plan. That's crazy.
What's the max you can be on it? 4 or 6?
I don't know.
Five.
It was a lot of us.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 to 6 people.
And then,
can
of
have
course, you
on
can't
one
watch.
account.
I think it was over 2 at a time. So I think what happened was somebody was watching TV. They were watching TV, and the other person hopped on and said, "Well, I want to watch too." So
Honestly, does get you mad when like you log in your own profile and it says continue watching something? You're like,
Yes.
I haven't watched this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meaning someone hopped
Yes.
on my profile
Yeah.
and watched this
disrespectful.
without consent.
because it's my profile.
it's my profile. You have your
I
own.
paid for this.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I hop on my Netflix and it's on no Tristan sells my password.
I'm weak. Shout out to Tristan.
Shout out to Tristan. But
Shouts out to T-Pack.
actually, shout out to Tristan. But yes, Tristan will literally watch the most random things, and I'll be like, "Continue watching." I was never watching that, and I'm like, "This man, Tristan, still has my password," and I'm so tempted to change it.
You should.
You should.
You should
Sorry,
change
Tristan.
it. You change it and not tell him, and then be like, "Hey, bro, did you forget to pay?" Like, no.
I'm gonna
Bro,
just
I
send
hate
him a
when people
Venmo
ask me that
request.
question. Like, yo, bro, did you pay your
You
account?
been
It's
asked
not-
that?
Bro, I changed my card and it didn't. So of course, it didn't process.
Yeah.
So of course they're like, "Yo, bro, did you pay your account? I can't get on Netflix." I'm like, "Maybe you should pay it."
The nerve.
Because obviously I couldn't right now. Okay.
Audacity.
How
It didn't
dare
go
you?
through. You go ahead and put your card in.
I've
and
been
they can
Brandon.
have-
I was like, are you really that broke? You can't pay for our Netflix account?
Are you that broke not to have your own? Okay. This is what we're doing today.
They said, "What you got a job for?"
We're clapping back. Okay. I'm saying.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
Enough with the funny talk. I want to talk to Noah real quick and one, get an update on the business. Two, hear what the business is all about. Three, hear some things that you got planned in the future. Everything. I want to know all about All League, my guy. So like, first and foremost, like, what is All League? What do you do? How do you make it happen? What's your vision?
So basically, the point of All League, or how I kind of came up with the concept. So, and I've been playing sports all my life, especially basketball. And we all went to high school together. We all played on the basketball team. So for the name First Team All League comes from actually a award that you get in any sport, whether it be basketball, football, soccer, whatever. First Team All League means that you're amongst the best of the best in that sport. And it goes to even professional levels like First Team All NBA, things like that. So I basically thought of that concept and said, how come First Team only has to apply to sports? How come you can't be First Team at like content creating, First Team at engineering? Like, why does First Team only have to apply to sports? So I kind of took that concept and kind of went, you know what? You should try to be the best at anything you do. Try to be amongst the best at whatever you do in life, and thought of that, and
Here we are.
There we
there
go.
it went.
Hey.
Here we are. First
You heard it
team
here
All
first.
League. That's fire, bro. That's definitely fire.
Second place isn't an option.
Second place
Hey.
is not an option.
Second
bro.
place is the first loser,
bro.
and I refuse to be that.
Give me third first.
Wait,
No, I'm just kidding.
that's bronze.
Negative.
Nah.
Negative.
Nah, but bro, no, that's fire. That's fire, my guy. I can definitely say, seeing from where you started from to seeing where you are now, bro.
Absolutely.
I just want to say, like, yeah, you doing your thing out there.
Thanks,
bro.
man.
You
It's
doing
not
your
easy,
thing.
bro.
As you see, we all got a hat on, bro, and they're all
Yeah.
different
Man.
and they're all fire. Bro.
Yes, sir.
You already know this is one of my favorite ones.
No, but I on top of that, I actually want to say thank you, because there's a point, and you guys know, there's a point probably like a few months ago where I literally talked to you guys, was like, I'm not, like, I feel like I don't want to do this no more, just because I wasn't feeling like I wasn't in touch with my creative side anymore. Like, I wasn't getting that much sales during a point of period of time. And I know obviously every business owner goes through that, where it's like you're gonna have
Right.
ups and downs, but I was just in like a creative funk, and then talked to you guys about it. You guys were like, we understand, but we think you should just push through. And literally a few days after that, I thought of a design, and more designs just kept coming. So so
yeah,
thanks to them, All League is
Shoot, man.
still going.
I think you're not an entrepreneur if you don't contemplate quitting sometimes.
I actually heard that.
Where
Yeah,
you just sitting
absolutely.
there like, oh, bro, I'm exhausted. I don't
Yeah.
wanna go no more.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I think the biggest piece is that resilience of really getting back up every single day.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
And it
knock it
makes,
out.
and it actually makes the upsides a lot.
Right.
Like,
right.
wow, like this feels great. Like,
Yeah.
I was down and now I'm up. Like, it's like, it's cool. It's
That
cool.
roller coaster get crazy, man.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
I
No
think
jokes, no
I think
jokes.
a big part of that too is like just being, because sometimes it's like I'll even when I'm making TikToks, when I'm going out to shoot, I'm like, dang, what do I shoot, or like what kind of TikTok do I want to make today? I think some of the biggest things with that is also remembering to, it's okay to take a step back sometimes and like kind of just not be like, give yourself a little bit of a break, because in that sometimes you need that break because you're so always in the thought process of
Oh, I agree.
creating
Yeah.
this, creating that, and then like sometimes you burn out in that moment, and sometimes just taking a little break and kind of doing like a little reset
Yeah.
helps get your energy flowing, your thought process flowing again. And then sometimes it just takes seeing one thing, and like you said, you saw a couple days later you had one, and then all of a sudden you had
It's coming out.
a few more, and you started spitting them out.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think as content creators or people who create anything in general, entrepreneurs, I think taking that time to sometimes just do a little reset can do a lot of good things for you.
Yeah, and
completely
then one thing that I learned like recently, and I think what caused me to kind of go into that funk is I was trying to compare myself to other brands and kind of saw the success that they were having, and was like, dang, like how come I'm not getting that same type of like success?
Right.
And basically it's like I was downplaying my own success because I was trying to compare it to somebody else's.
Right.
So I wasn't appreciating the support, the love, the sales that I was getting because I was comparing it to other people's, and I feel like that's what kind of got me into the funk. But then when I took a step back, like you said, and kind of was like, you know what, I should appreciate what I got, and everything just started to come, and then business started to go up. So so for anyone out there, don't compare your brand to your anything. Don't compare your anything to somebody else's. You got to grind on your own, because eventually if you keep on going, it'll pop, it'll blow.
We're messing stuff up. But I do want to say, yeah, no, you're 1,000% correct. Comparison is literally, one, a trap because it'll hold you down.
Definitely.
And two, is a killer because it'll kill your dreams.
Absolutely.
1,000%. And comparison is so weird because comparison is based off of perspective. And it's usually a negative perspective.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you're comparing yourself to somebody, you're really neglecting and not even paying attention to a lot of other facts. Like you could be comparing to, I could be comparing myself to LeBron James, talking about, man, I should be just as good as LeBron James because I play basketball. Not really thinking about, oh, well, LeBron has put time in, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's like an outrageous comparison, but like,
But it makes sense, though.
But it makes sense. Like that's really what it is. I can start a brand today and be like, dang, like Noah's really killing me at this because he's making 10 times more sales than I am. Not understanding what Noah really had to go through to get there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why comparison will literally
it's
trap you and
trash.
keep you down.
It's trash.
I think I think a good one that most people can relate to is when, you know, you first graduate high school, because I know this is something that I went through. And when you first graduate high school, those first 4 years, once those are up and you start to see your other classmates that you graduated high school with graduating and moving on and doing good things and getting their career jobs and stuff like that, and you're not necessarily at the same spot in life as you think you might need to be, that can eat you up. And I know it definitely ate me up for sure, because I didn't go to a 4 university right after school. I took the JC route and I went to a couple of junior colleges or community colleges first. So when I started to see that, I was like, dang, am I behind? Like, I started to get in my own head of like, dang, I feel like I'm not doing enough for where I'm supposed to be, you know. And that was tough. That was tough. And it took a minute to kind of get to like stand myself out of it. Like, no, it's okay. Like, everyone has their own timeline to be where they're supposed to be.
And it's crazy because I bet you most of the people that you compared yourself to back then can't say that they have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. So you were comparing yourself then, and now you have more education than probably most of those people.
Probably.
So look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about where you start. It's about where you end.
Where you end at, man. Like,
So
I think definitely, Justin. I think it gets hard because a lot of those people you're probably extra close to. So when you're close to somebody, that's when it's the worst. You can really see their growth, and you're like, oh, damn, bro.
Especially if you see them every day.
Right.
Like,
man, I can say, shout out to all of my amazing brothers and sisters. You guys are great. But just know it gets tough. And y'all know the same thing, man. Y'all do some amazing things. And I'll be sitting here like, dang, like Brittany just won. And they just said that she got the best time in the state ever. Like, I'll be like, dang, man, I need to produce the best track in the world, bro, tomorrow.
No, I think that means that she's faster than you.
She's not faster than me, though. Shout out, Brittany, but you're not faster than me. I'll put $1,000 on it right now that you will not beat me in a race. Brittany Brown, I see you. Go ahead. We're going to run that up.
That's crazy.
We all right here?
what?
We all right here?
A band?
A band, bro.
My money's on Brittany. I got your back, B. Don't even trip.
That's the fake love.
Where?
Oh, weak. But
yeah, I
no,
get
bro,
what you're
for
saying.
real, like,
Yeah.
it's usually the closest ones around you that you end up comparing yourself to a lot of times. And a lot of times you got to look at them as inspiration instead of somebody to compare yourself to in a negative light. Not so much like, dang, like I suck because I'm not there yet, or I got to do better because I feel like trash or whatever, but I got to do better because like, yo, like, Justin, you killing it lately, bro. Like, I'm trying to get like you, bro. Like, let's do this together. Like,
it's like, man,
I'm trying to get like you. Right. I set my game up, bro. You smell good. Let me get I gotta get a better cologne than that. I gotta smell good too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in a positive way, and let it inspire you and uplift you instead of drag you down.
Yeah.
Which it is so easy to do.
Push you to be the best version of yourself.
No, I got a question.
What's up?
So, as a clothing brand, I think there is a lot of clothing brands out there, and I think you see a lot of other creatives out there starting their own clothing brand. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are all amazing. I see a lot of brands out there.
No,
super
absolutely.
dope. Super dope. But how do you go about kind of breaking the mold and really standing out? You're successful, bro. Like I see you making moves, doing things crazy. So like, how do you make sure that you stand out above the rest? You know what I'm saying?
So this might be a answer that most people don't hear, but I feel like a very important thing is try not to reinvent the wheel. And by that, I basically mean like, obviously, if you have a great idea, obviously just, make sure that idea gets put on paper, on a computer,
Right.
do it up, cool. But I feel like people try very hard to basically create something that's so like new and so unique, which is good, but it's also like you also have to basically draw the attention of the people who I guess you're trying to sell to. So basically, all that to say, don't think so hard. And I know that may sound weird, but don't think too hard about the process, I guess is the best thing.
You ever heard the KISS acronym?
No.
Keep it simple, stupid.
What you mean?
No, I've never heard that.
For real. They would tell us that all the time in school. Obviously they wouldn't say the stupid part, but they'd be like, KISS, like keep it simple.
Yeah.
My teacher said stupid.
Not at a Baptist school. They was just
I hear you.
They're like, keep it simple, sir.
No, it's keep it simple, Saints. Okay.
That's hard. That's hard.
But no, yeah. Sometimes I think you're right. I think a lot of times people get caught up in trying to do something that's never been done before, which, like you said, is great. But also sometimes keeping it simple is sometimes the best way to go.
And it's also hard sometimes to try and do something new because people have been around for so long. Brands have been around for so long. Chances are what you've done has been done 1,000
Someone's
times
done
over.
it, yeah.
And so, but I also can add like, do your research first, whether or not be for like manufacturers or like hats, like blanks or things like that. And do not be afraid to ask questions. That's one of the things in this industry that I do not like is I feel like people try to gatekeep information. And I understand we're all in like competition with each other, but for me, I feel like if I reach out to you as like a smaller business and you're a lot like bigger than me, you try to keep me down when you have so much more success than me. I feel like it's kind of like, okay, I feel like do you look at me as a threat, which is cool, but it's like, you're really gonna, I guess, stop me from doing what I have to do in order, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like that. So I go out of my way that if someone asks me for advice, I will tell them. And because I feel like it's just karma, like it'll come back around, and hopefully when I ask somebody else, hey, where'd you get this? How do you do this? They'll be like, oh, bro, I got you. Cool. So yeah, don't be afraid to be turned down. That'll also people will not answer you or be like, oh, sorry, bro, get your own research. So yeah,
That's dope.
That is dope. Let me see. What's another question? I had a couple questions I wanted to ask you, man. Like, because I've actually been really interested in your growth because it's been pretty wild. You know, man. You low-key had a whole rebrand.
Yeah.
Oh no, I had to.
Yeah.
Like a whole rebrand.
Yeah,
like
from
I have
where
some
you
of the
started?
original stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is hard. And then I looked up one day and was like, dang, man, it's not that hard no more. No, fill out a new one.
No
like,
facts.
Hey,
No.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
literally,
Like,
and that's literally. I'm
Yeah.
happy that you said that because there is stuff that sometimes like I put out and I'm like I look back, I'm like, bro, this is garbage. Like this is trash. And I needed that.
Exactly.
I needed
everybody.
that.
Exactly.
Everybody
You
goes through
have
it.
to- Right.
I needed that.
Right. I think being an entrepreneur is low key like volume shooting.
Yeah.
You gotta put up the shots, bro.
Yeah.
Like you gotta drop the music. You gotta put out the clothes. You gotta put out the content because you gotta learn to like, okay, if I didn't hit that way, I'm gonna shoot over on this side, so I can try to
You gotta
then
learn
hit
how
that
to
way. You
adjust
gotta
and-
learn how to adjust and to adapt. Like,
Roll with
so
the
I think a
punches.
rebrand is like a perfect example of that.
It's
Like,
crazy because I remember like during my first one, and I will not say the name of the first one because it's dead. Not saying it.
You mean the? I found a hoodie. The hoodie
No,
hoodie.
for real, bro.
It had the Mickey hand and then the money
That one was low key tough.
And then I saw the hat too with the arrow. I was like, man,
that was trash. That was trash.
I still have it. It's like you see that one and you see like one of these out here.
Yeah,
and it's just like, man.
I need you to comment if you want to see us burn my old stuff. In a controlled environment, but we're
professionals.
Yeah,
we're professionals.
Burn
We're
it.
not
We will
professionals.
burn it.
I am a pyrotechnician, certified.
You're just a pyro.
No. Certified
Allegedly.
I will show you all the papers right now.
Vibes.
Vibes.
But no, it's during that first like stint of my first brand, I literally was like, wow, I feel myself like, I feel like this is gonna fail and I'm gonna restart a new one. Like, I swear, like first few months I was like, yeah, like this is whatever. But I think I was going through that trying too hard phase. So I was trying to find like a logo, designs. And I was just putting out more quantity over quality.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to put out stuff to just stay
consistent.
Yeah. And I was like, nah.
I feel like everybody goes through that though. At the very beginning of starting something, it's
does.
like it's low key like this overdo it phase.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And then you hit this burnout where you're like, I never want to do this again.
But I feel like it's because you feel like you have
Right.
to get your name out there. So you're like, okay, in order for me to stand out, I need to put out as much stuff as I can.
Right.
Because it's kind of like this. So it's kind of like if you put up 100 shots, you'll more likely make more of those than if you only took 10. So you can put out 10 like quality like designs that are all good, or 100 that are like I kind of thought, okay, out of those 100, I'll get more, I guess, a bigger audience if I, instead of putting out 10 stuff and maybe people will like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. I feel you.
Like-
I feel you.
Oh yeah, Justin, I had a question. So throughout your content creating career, your photography career, was there ever a moment where you were like, nah, like I'm not doing this? That doesn't involve like stopping for school, but like you just not feeling it anymore. And then what was the thing that made you stop, and what made you come back?
Yeah, I think the biggest one was probably more so with the photography. TikTok, I haven't really experienced that too much. TikTok's pretty fun, to be honest. I don't mind doing that one. So, but the photography one, yeah, like I definitely, cause I think I've been doing it for about, I think I got my first camera, like in 2014, 15, I think. And it's now 2022, but for those like first 5 years or so, it was so on and off, and like, yeah, there'd be times like when me and B would go out and we'd like shoot and stuff or whatever. But at that time, I also didn't know how to edit. I didn't understand, like, I shot everything in JPEG and I didn't shoot in RAW, and I didn't know manual. Everything was in autofocus. Everything was just automatic. So it was like I had this nice camera, but I was shooting it like it was kind of like a point and shoot, and I didn't really, like, I liked it, but I didn't understand it. And I think because I didn't understand it is why I got tired of it so fast, because of like, I just didn't know kind of what I could do with everything. And I think recently, I'm trying to remember, I think I watched or I came across a YouTube video or something, and it made me pick the camera back up again. Actually, shooting you guys actually is what did it, because I started to shoot you guys and I was like, dang. Swag. Because I came to the studio to shoot sometimes, and I was like, dang, like, I don't have a good lens for this. So I went to the store by school and I got a new lens, and I was like, damn, okay, this is kind of cool. Like, I like this. And then I downloaded Lightroom, and I was like, okay, let me put this in Lightroom and see what I can do with this. And then I started to edit a little bit more and kind of teach myself like how to self-edit. Like, everything that I've learned now is from YouTube videos.
YouTube University.
No cap.
So what you're saying is you're self-made.
Hey.
Shameless plug. All right, go ahead.
But yeah, and like everything now is just like so much. It's just more exciting because now I kind of understand, and I'm willing to not only like I understand the camera, but now I'm also willing to like push those limits of like, what can I actually do and like test more of my creative. So like I just find more of a passion with it because now I just feel like I have a better understanding for it. And I also feel like at the time that I had like the other camera and stuff, I just felt like at that time it just wasn't supposed to be what it was, and like everything had its point and it had its reason and stuff like that. I feel like at that time I still had to finish what was set out in front of me first, in order for me to like get to the point to where now, once I've completed that, now I can take this on.
I agree.
Have more of an understanding and more respect for what this actually is, and really put as much of my time and energy into it as I plan to. So there's just that also. But yeah, no, shooting you guys definitely, I would say, brought me back into being more a part of it, because I've, in the past, like starting from the beginning of this year, I'd probably put a good amount of money into the lenses that I have, the new body that I have.
Hey, unfortunately, you got to spend money to make money.
No, facts. And
Prices
it's
just went up.
Expensive, bro. I didn't realize like how expensive, like I knew photography was expensive, but I didn't realize, like I always thought like the body was more expensive than everything. No, these lenses are more expensive than the body. The lenses, all the lenses that I want now, easy $2,400. The one that we're shooting on now, the newer one, is $23.99. And no, I don't mean $23.99. $2,399.
Is that before taxes?
Yes. Oh. Before taxes.
Which means when you book him, his prices are yesterday's price is not today's price.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. When you ask why the prices went up, go and ask about the tax prices too. You
Exactly.
Go ahead and figure it all out.
And the lenses.
So,
right.
Yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, shooting you guys definitely helped actually get me back into the swing of things. So thank you guys for that.
No, thank you.
I never really had to like think about that until now. So
I think both of you guys have said some super dope points that I just wanted to hit. Like your team and who you surround yourself with
all support
is so vital, bro.
Wow.
Facts.
So vital.
Facts.
So vital. From Noah saying that he wanted to quit and being like, well, I can't do it. We're going to push together. How y'all feel about this? Y'all give me some more ideas. To Justin being like, yo, I don't know what I want to do right now. I don't really want to shoot. Well, come do this. And then pushing each other forward, bro.
Hey, come to the studio. Shoot some flicks.
To us being in a podcast room and y'all open up a whole nother avenue for myself. Like, your team is so vital to your success, bro.
Essential almost.
Essential.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, so one, be a part of a team because collaboration is huge. Two, watch who is in your team and make sure they're holding you accountable, uplifting, everything like that. And three, make sure y'all have fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Facts.
As y'all can see, we've laughed this entire episode. That's honestly, if you're ever around us, that's all we ever do. Is laugh all day. So
basically, that's literally what we were talking about in the first podcast too, of like making sure that you, as you continue to grow, you have those people in your corner,
right,
that are gonna push you and that you can trust. And like when you get into rough times like that, we're gonna be able to pick you back up and in a sense just recharge your battery so that way you can keep going and see where it takes you and keep working hard. But yeah,
it's dope to be a part of a group where everyone is actively doing something. You know what I mean? Like you can look to the left and right, and somebody's either running a business or running or bettering themselves in some way, which is fire. You know, like it's inspiring, it's motivating. You can ask questions to other people in the group, like, "Yo, how'd you do this? I'm trying to do that."
Yeah.
Or you can do things together and really expand with each other,
uplift each other,
all of that, bro. Like.
It's crazy because our whole group is really like in their bag somehow or something. That's crazy,
We in the
bro.
trenches.
That's
We're in the trenches
crazy.
together.
Like, I just thought about that. Like everybody in their bag somehow, some way.
In their bag.
Yeah.
Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like that's fire. That's fire.
It's about to be a scary summer.
Surgical summer.
Surgical
summer?
Not the surgical summer.
Surgical summer about to be crazy.
You guys aren't doctors.
I could be.
Excuse me?
Just saying, bro. I could be.
You're right. You could be a doctor.
Yeah.
But yo, this is a dope like thing you guys got going on. Like for real, like these things, right? Like
the Funko Pops.
Those are what are
you
they
getting
called?
so excited? The
Funko Pops, bro. Those the homies, man. We be out
What are they
here,
called?
man. Funko Pops, bro. I be collecting them. I know you see the boxes over there. Don't be hating.
I see the pops part. I don't see the first word you said.
It's not really on there like that, but that's what they're called. You want me to just call him Pops?
Yes.
No, bro, no. What, Justin? What you got to say? Y'all are some bulls, bro. Nah,
Brandon
man.
just likes to have them because it's something else that has a bigger head than he does.
Oh, wow.
That's
why I keep you around. You see how I turn that back real quick? Y'all need to take some notes.
no.
Take some notes.
No. That's why you keep the Funko Pops around. That's why you have more than one.
I would just
Oh,
like
weird.
to take this opportunity to thank everyone on screen and off screen for letting this podcast be a thing.
No,
Nah, no,
facts.
for real.
Facts. Shout out to the huge off screen.
Yes.
Off screen.
Off screen.
Just like the first episode, we are a community. Like we would be nothing without the audience. We would be nothing without the viewers. Literally.
Community. I
We
like to
would-
think of a conglomerate. I like that word better. Conglomerate. Conglomerate sounds crazy.
We are a community.
Yeah.
Conglomerate. He's thinking
Oh, man.
inside the pop.
We're all in this together. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to High School Musical.
Hey,
Forget your vibes, okay? Forget your vibes, all right? I don't know if you see, I got Tupac up there. I got Tupac. I got Biggie
Wait.
up there.
this is not no show and tell.
Oh,
wait,
no?
who's where's Tupac?
You know what I'm saying right there? You can't. I mean,
Oh, in the front. Oh,
in the front row.
I didn't
in
know
the front
yet.
row, in
The
front
beanie.
row.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
you got
okay.
the beanie on. I
He's
got
a
Ice Cube
hologram.
over there.
Who's this?
Biggie.
So you put Tupac
So you think Tupac's
ahead of
better than Biggie?
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
West Coast versus East Coast.
I had to look around like, oh god, oh god. Yes, I'm putting Pac above Biggie. Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna do it.
crazy.
I'm gonna do it.
You won't even listen to Pac.
Excuse me.
Dear mama.
Brenda's got a baby.
You're a fool, bro. I cannot.
I get around.
Oh god.
That video was crazy.
That video was crazy. That was a
I'm
vibe.
chill. That's a vibe?
That was a fool.
Oh,
man.
man.
But yeah.
But
I think that'll be it for today.
that's today.
I think we can go ahead and wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I will bet $100 that the people in the comments cannot guess when my birthday is.
Oh,
100 right here.
Drop that in the
That's
comments.
$100 bill.
100
I
right
didn't, know
here.
you, I didn't know you had it like that. I
Yeah,
know you was in your
this
bag.
sounds like-
bro.
that's
You was in your
crazy.
bag, in your bag.
$100.
Right.
Yep.
So he gonna bet that. I bet Brittany $1,000.
Grand is crazy.
I'm gonna throw
I'm-
$2,000 on Britney.
Why don't you care about me?
I do.
Stop.
But
you
she-
throwing $3,000? Oh god,
That's crazy.
But she's sponsored.
Bro, what?
By 3
I'm
Stripes.
sponsored by self-made. I sponsor myself.
Oh man.
Check me out.
But she runs.
I walk.
You just
I walk
He said I walk.
to the bathroom in the kitchen.
not the kitchen. Bro, you need to walk to the gym.
Damn.
Surgical.
Hey, on that note,
On that note, we're gonna take off, bro.
Yeah,
It
take
was
off,
good.
bro.
All
Y'all
love,
y'all
we'll
make
catch
sure
y'all
to
later.
like, subscribe,
I hate y'all.
turn on the
Like,
turn on the
Like,
post
subscribe, turn on the bell
notifications.
notifications.
Click the bell.
Ring a ding 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 ding. Okay, run that up.
We're gonna catch y'all later.
Yeah. We out. We
It's
out.
getting
We
that
out.
hand.
Bye, 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 bye.